Harper thumps in this episode of Tales from the Copper Core. His unique instrumental hip-hop record, Ride With Me, and the 2021 Fonk Record are high water marks for Robert's original music, in addition to his bass work with Area 301. Let's let him tell you. Hey everybody, it's Mike Smith here from Cordial Cables, and I'm here with one of our friends, Robert Harper, from the right coast. We're out here on the left coast, and he's got some great news for us, but as always, it's wonderful to talk to you, Robert.
You too, Mike. Thanks for having me, man.
We're thrilled to have Robert in the family, in the Copper Core, as we like to call it. It's our group of almost 120 artists and industry friends that live on our Copper Core website. And Robert's got some news for us. He's got a new record coming out here pretty soon, and we'd like to ask him to tell you all about it. So let us in on the secret, Robert.
Okay, just to keep this brief. And it was one day I was on the internet surfing around on YouTube, and I came across the late great bassist Wayman Tisdale, who was also an NBA star. It just touched me, you know, how great, not just how great a musician he was, but how great a guy he was. I said, you know what? He had the Fonk Record back when he passed away, 2009, but he wasn't finished, you know? And I said, I'm going to do a Fonk Record too in honor of him. And I need to do one anyway. I just finished a record, you know what I mean? My first hip hop soundtrack, if you want to call it that, for the younger audience. It's an experimental thing. And so I had been off for like 4 weeks, and back in the studio again on this Fonk Record.
And you work with Mark Showtime Brown, right? We've met a couple times. He's a groove master, no doubt about it. You guys are a great rhythm section.
I have to give him big props on this interview, because without him, this wouldn't be possible.
It was a great combination of stuff that you did with the hip hop feel of it, with just some sound effects and stuff and some little voiceovers, rather than a full on focus on hip hop lyrics.
Yeah, when I came up with that concept, it was like people couldn't go nowhere. So I said, I was driving one day, and I said, people need some music to ride with. And that's where the title came from, in that whole concept. And I just wanted to do something different, just some beats, you know what I mean? Just something
kind of a cool little almost meditative thing.
And you said it right on the money, so I can tell you and listen to it. Because when you're driving, if it's just beating, you can still think without all the lyrics in the way, you know what I mean?
You've got some pretty unique things to say about your gear and what the cables do for your sound. So give me a little bit on that.
Yes. I know people say, yeah, he's getting endorsed with those cables, so he's just saying this. Bass world. I can speak for the bass world. When I plugged them in, man, like I said before, they're just fire, man. It's a difference. It's not just another chord on the market. You know what I mean? That extra copper, we keep saying that, you know, people, they're going to start copying. But that extra copper in those cables, man, do the trick, you know, especially for the bass players. But I can really feel it when I'm popping, you know what I mean? When I'm popping and slapping and I'm playing a quick little passage, it just the tracking is just awesome, man. And the tone is just killer. And I want to keep it right there, you know. So you guys try one out, man, for real. Andrew Goucher and all of us, we're not playing them for nothing. You know, David Dyson, a lot of people know him, and Kevin Walker from out here on the East Coast. I went out and went to their to go see them play. I'm talking to them on the stage. Yeah. So I'm looking to see, are they really using the Cordial cables? And both of them, they're using them, man. You know what I mean?
Tell us a little bit about the record release. When's that coming out?
January 14th, which is the release date, which will be all online everywhere. The first video is going to be called the Fonk Intro. People pay attention to that. It's a little documentary I did.
In 69, it was Sly Stone's time to shine. People rushed to the stores to choose it. One of the big
I really like the way that you put together the kind of history of funk along with a really cool little funk groove. I think it was really great, man. So, Robert, we want to thank you again for being a member of the Copper Core. You're one of our most active and most cherished members. Catch Robert Harper and the Fonk Record coming out on January 14th, 2021 and beyond. Take care of yourself, my brother.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.